Okay, student. In this video, today we are going to talk on the reproductive system of tapeworm. Generally, the tapeworms are hermaphrodite. That means the male and female reproductive organs are present in a single organism or in a single segment. The segment is known as proglatids. Each mature proglatid comprised of a complete set of male and female reproductive organs, and the tapeworms are shows the potently. Now, what is the meaning of potently? The meaning of the potently is the male reproductive organ are differentiate before the female reproductive organ. I mean, the male reproductive are developed before the female reproductive organs are developed. First of all, male reproductive organs. The male reproductive organ consists of many organs. The important organs like testis, vas deferentia, vas apharencia, or many other structures are comprised in male reproductive system. The first organ is the testis, where the numerous sperm are developed. In tapeworm, there are many small spherical bodies scattered throughout the mesenchyma of the segment. The small structure are known as testes, which are present scattered throughout the cytoplasm. In the diagram, we can see the yellow round spherical structure. We can see these structure are the testes, which are present throughout the mesenchyma scattered form. And the second structure is vasa afferentia. From the each testis, throughout the mesenchyma, from each testis, a simple tube-like structure arises from the each testis, which is known as vasa afferentia. And all the vasa afferentia usually get interconnected with the smaller ductals from the surrounding of testis from the whole segment. The small or simple tube-like structure which are known as vasa afferentia. All vasa afferentia interconnected with other and form a large tube-like structure. In diagram, we can see the structure of vasa afferentia, which are start from the mesenchyma of the proglatids and which directly connected with the vasa differentia. Now, the vasa differentia. It is a thick tube-like structure. It is a thick convoluted tube extending up to the lateral margin of proglatid at the right angle to it. In this diagram, we can see the structure of vasa differentia. It is a present right angle from the segment. And this structure is a thick convoluted tube which carries the sperm and transport the sperm. Now, the structure of the reproductive organ of the male. The structure is kiris. Outer end of the vasa deferentia. This diagram, here we can see the outer structure. The vasa deferentia, it becomes a swollen part. They form a lumen of thick muscular copulatory organ. It is known as kirus. The kirus is enclosed in a fine kirus sheath. The outer margin is known as kirus sheath. The outer margin is known as kirus sheath. These are enclosed the kirus. The seminal vesicle are absent in the tapeworm. The structure of seminal vesicle are absent in the tapeworm. Now, the genital atrium. The kirus opens into a cup-shaped genital atrium, the male genital pore. The outer area of the or last part of the reproductive male reproductive system is known as genital atrium. It is a cup-shaped genital structure, or as a male reproductive organ are opens into the genital atrium by a simple aperture, which are known as genital pore. Genital atrium turns open outside through a common gonopore, or genital open outside the body by a single or common opening that are known as common gonopore. Now, female reproductive system of tapeworm. The ovary, it is also female reproductive system consists of many organs. The first organ is the ovary. It is also called germanium because they produce the ova or egg which help in the fertilization. Ovary is a bulbous organ situated ventrally in the posterior part of the progeria. The posterior part of the progeria, here the one pair of ovary are present. Is the bulbous structure. Posterior part of the progeria consists one pair of the bulbous structure. And now the both the lobe, right ovary and left ovary, connected by a simple transverse ovarian bridge. It is a tube-like structure which connects the both sides of the ovaries. Now the ovarian bridge opens into the oviduct. In the middle of the oviduct, ovarian bridge arises a simple tube-like structure which are known as oviduct. And oviduct opens into the ootype. The middle of the bridge where arise a simple tube-like structure which are known as oviduct, and oviduct opens into the ootype. Now, ootype is a spherical bulb-like structure situated at the junction of oviduct, uterus, and vitelline gland. The three structures are connected together. The first one is the oviduct, uterus, and the vitelline gland. The ootype is present as the junction of the oviduct, uterus, and the vitelline gland. The seminal receptacle store the sperms temporarily. The seminal vesicle store the sperm temporarily. And the unicellular Mahal's gland, present the outer side of the ootype and secrete a slimy substance that lubricate the egg in the uterus. Now, the structure of vagina. It is a narrow tube-like structure which start from the outer margin of the or start from the female genital cord and opens into the oviduct. It is originate from the female genital cord located behind the male genital cord and genital atrium. Vagina swells to form a sperm storing sac. In the posterior part of the vagina, some part of the vagina becomes swollen, and this swollen part works as a sperm storing sac which stores the sperm. Now the uterus. Uterus is the blind sac-like structure which originates from the ootype and extending towards the anterior side of the prognathid. The uterus which starts from the ootype and runs forwardly to the front side of the segment and is the blind sac-like structure in the gravid prognathid. Now, what is the meaning of the gravid prognathid? The mature prognathid who completes the sexual activity, and in this type of the segment are known as gravid prognathids. And the gravid prognatid contains the large size of large bag-like structure or much granular branched structure which contain the various developmental stage of the egg. Uterus become large and highly branched with the egg in the various developmental stage. Now, the vitelline gland, which is present at the base of the prognathids. It is situated on the posterior margin of the prognathid and connect to the ootype. The vitelline gland is present in the posterior side of the segment. In this diagram, we can see in the blue color. This structure is known as vitelline gland, which is directly connected to the ootype and connect with the ootype by a short vitelline duct. The duct connect the ootype and vitelline gland. This duct is known as vitelline duct. It consists of numerous follicles secreting yolk cell. It consists of numerous follicle secreting yolk cells which help in the fertilization of the egg. Thank you for watching this video.